Nakimbia or Nakimbia. Nakimbia too. He's just running everywhere, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I was taken aback, Mr. Speaker. I know what discrimination people go through in that region. There are many children in northern Kenya who have finished schooling, they have finished colleges, they have finished universities, they cannot get employment because they don't have an ID. They cannot even get admission to university because they don't have an ID. That is the kind of leaders nowadays we have in Kenya, who is openly saying in a public forum that let us discriminate against this community. And you are calling yourself a governor who is supposed to be leading a multi-society, multi-ethnic, multi-religious county, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is where I know tomorrow he'll be shouting in a burial there in Bukusola and in Trans Nzoia, abusing me. I don't care. This is where I will speak. People of Suna, who I represent, who include Luos, Koreas, Sobas, Somalis, lawyers, everybody have told me to speak here and tell that governor that he is wrong. He cannot discriminate against other Kenyans. Who is he, Mr. Speaker? What the hell does he think he is? Keep on, talking open. And I don't know why NCIC is no longer functioning. I thought the first person they will arrest or they will summon is that governor, that raw governor. Is actually the raw governor. Yes. Mr. Speaker, bordering another county does not mean you must be discriminated against. How many counties border other countries? Mandera borders another country. Busia borders another country. Where I come from, Migori, borders Tanzania. Narok borders Tanzania. Trans Nzoia borders Uganda. Kwale borders Tanzania. That does not mean that you have to discriminate against Kenyans who are staying in those counties. If he's fearing that that community is going to have numbers in the next election and they may vote for in a certain way, let him tell his community to give more birth to more children. Mr. Speaker, I am taken aback, and I'm going to bring a petition, by the way, to discuss that matter in this House. Mr. Speaker, a national leader who is running a county, I repeat again, that's multi-ethnic, multi-religion, denomination. Mr. Speaker, that cannot be left. I saw the other day in some burial I attended, not at some burial, the burial of my speaker's mother, talking a lot of things. I could not even respond to him. I just kept quiet. When I remembered what he said from the community that I come from ancestry, I just looked at him and said, this is the guy who wants to deny my people ID cards. This is the guy who wants to discriminate against other Kenyans. This is the guy who wants other Kenyans to be called non-Kenyans. And he used to be a former regional ward, where if we start talking about what happened even under his leadership in the Rift Valley, Mr. Speaker, we'll be speaking here all day. People were tortured, people were killed, houses were burnt in the Mau Forest, people were removed from Mau Forest at night, their homes burnt, everything done, people died, and he still has the audacity to tell everyone who cares that, oh, you're a stupid man, I can talk whatever I want. You cannot discriminate against other Kenyans and you expect us to keep quiet. We will not do that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I will say what I've said on this floor of the House, outside the House, and I will go even to Trans Nzoia in Kitale Town and say it. Those very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Let me take the opportunity to congratulate Mheshimiwa Honorable Bwire for the bold step of bringing the people of Pare ancestry to the National Assembly. I think as leaders, our job is to find solutions. That is why we are here. We can ventilate, we can say as much as we want, but if we don't offer solutions, then I don't think we are rendering the service that we are expected to do. On these two issues, we already have a solution which I've already proposed and which is being processed by the help of the Speaker and the Clerk. On the issue of the Pares and the other stateless, I've already proposed a bill, Kenya Citizenship and Immigration Bill, which will create a new category of acquiring citizenship by ancestry in terms of historical connection, lineage, affinity, consanguinity, and we'll also implement the right of return for all Africans who are exported out of Africa. So that is a solution. What this House should do is to support that. The second thing, the idea of IDs. Already I've proposed a bill, Registration of Persons Amendment Bill, that will enable students to get ID cards and voter cards while they are still in school. This afternoon, we reiterated what we said in Naivasha, that we should prioritize members' bills. All these solutions are amongst us here. It is up to us to actualize the solutions. So I would plead and give the Wapare people assurance that at least in this House, there'll be a solution. They'll not be stateless. We will pass this bill and they will get the citizenship. In fact, I know Wapares very well. There's a famous joke in Tanzania, not to demean anybody, but they like to say, you know, my mother was from there. If you have money and you want to send it to your mother in the village, if you give it to Ampare, it will get to your mother. If you give it to Amchaga, it will not get there. But if you have a beautiful sister-in-law and you ask Amchaga to escort her to your mother, she will reach there. With Wapare, she will not reach. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, Benja.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for giving me this opportunity.